family moves into an old house, but soon discovers they're not alone. When an attempt is made to contact the spirits, evil forces are unleashed, turning all of their lives into a living hell. In America, there is real evil. It lurks in the darkest shadows and in our most ordinary towns. Between the worlds we see and the things we fear, there are doors. When they are opened, nightmares become reality. Zieglersville is a small community in eastern Pennsylvania, dating back to the 1800s. Lurking in its dense forests, rolling farmland, and old cemeteries are centuries of dark and troubled secrets. In 2009, single mom Debbie Guy and her family arrive at their new rural home. She's bought a 150-year-old house with over an acre of land.
Okay, you guys.
Debbie's worked long and hard to raise the money to fulfill her dream.
That's the first house I've ever owned. It had countryside, it had a whole backyard that I could raise the kids with. It was perfect, what we wanted.
I still can't believe it.
Debbie's extended family includes her 28-year-old son, David, and 26-year-old daughter, Jody, along with Jody's two young children, 5-year-old Zoe and 7-year-old Craig. 17-year-old Nick is also moving in with them. He's been close to Debbie and her family all his life.
What do you think, Zoe?
I love it.
Debbie has a full-time job as a hospice caregiver, but intends to spend every spare minute transforming the rundown house.
I knew I wanted to redo the whole place. So that's what I had in mind when I bought it, was to remodel the house.
I'm going to pick out my room. No, I'm going to pick out my room.
Don't worry, I'm gonna make sure everyone has their own room. Can't wait to get started on this place.
David is immediately overwhelmed by a strange feeling.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's kind of funky in here.
I remember it being pretty sudden. Just the feeling of thick air. You know, the feeling of something else being there besides us.
We can open a few windows, air it out. That'll help.
Sure.
As days pass, seemingly normal activities take on an ominous air to David.
Zoe?
At first, it was childish things. You know, just little things.
Where could Zoe be? Well, she's not on top of the bed. Maybe she's under it?
There's nobody there. We didn't look at it as it was ghosts. We just knew that something wasn't right.
While David is puzzled by the odd occurrences in the house, Debbie remains committed to restoring her new home to its former glory.
The light up in that room would just turn on and off.
Over the following month, Debbie, like David, finds that objects have mysteriously moved on their own. She begins to think that a spirit inside her house is responsible.
You can put a piece of paper down and turn around and go for that piece of paper, and it's not there. And you'll find it somewhere else. I would hear footsteps an awful lot, and it wasn't the kids. We were starting to question what else was there.
Nick! Nick, turn that music down!
While David and Debbie are confused by what they are experiencing in the house, the changes they notice in their charge, Nick, have them truly alarmed. Since the move, he has become moodier and more secretive.
He got distant, wasn't telling me things. He became rebellious with me. I started going through the rooms and going through book bags.
Debbie finds a book on witchcraft.
What's this? You're getting into something that doesn't belong here. It was not good.
What is going on with you? I do not like you drawing on the walls, and that is not... This whole thing is just not cool. And neither is this book. What is going on?
You're making a big deal out of nothing. Stop going through my stuff. Is there no privacy in this house?
Soon, Debbie has a far greater concern than the house and Nick. She seriously injures her back while at work as a hospice caregiver and undergoes major surgery. Everything is on hold while she recuperates in a ground floor room.
How you feeling?
Okay.
Yeah? Can I get you anything?
No, good.
You're sure?
Debbie's sleep is disturbed by more than pain from her injuries.
She was from like the early 1900, or late 1800 era. You could tell just by the clothing. I was just like, okay, I'll just close my eyes and she'll be gone. And sometimes she was in a different place.
After all of the unexplained things she has seen in the house, Debbie is actually relieved to find proof that the house is haunted.
I totally was happy to see that there was something else there, that it wasn't just me hearing things or feeling something. I was like, as long as you don't hurt us and don't bother us, you're fine.
She falls back asleep, unaware that the ghost may have other plans in store for her. Two months later, Debbie is recovered and back at work. Now it's Nick who is involved in the spirit world. But unlike Debbie, he and his new girlfriend Alicia are working hard to summon them.
The fairy Venera's sadness.
Hey, Leaf.
Hi.
There was nothing subtle about the change in him.
More burnt wax? Really?
Everything black. Now all of a sudden he's got candles everywhere.
That's gotta stop. No more spells, no more seances.
Dave.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't you dare deny it.
He just felt that there was no problem in it. It wasn't really a big deal. It was a big deal to me.
And quit drawing pentagrams all over everything.
It's nothing. It's just a drawing. Chill out.
We found pentagrams everywhere.
David decides to protect both Nick and his mom by not telling her what he saw.
My mom was working a lot, so I was trying to handle it the best that I could so that she wasn't drug into it and stressed out about it, as well as being at work and paying the bills. I was just cleaning everything up. I never really liked seeing pentagrams on anything, especially in the house where we were living. It's almost like you're asking for it, you know what I mean?
Are there any spirits here?
Now that David put his foot down at home, Nick and Alethea seek out a secluded spot to conjure spirits, the local cemetery.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Look. We did it. Come on, come on. Go.
In Zieglersville, Pennsylvania, Debbie Guy believes her family's new home is haunted by a friendly ghost. But Nick, a teenager who lives with them, has begun to change and develop an unhealthy obsession with the occult.
Will you help us?
He and his equally dark new girlfriend, Alethea, are attempting to summon a spirit in a cemetery. Nick fears they've unleashed something evil.
Go! Come on, come on.
Hurry.
The teens rush home a mile away.
He's out there.
But how did he follow us on foot?
We better go get David.
I remember him saying somebody's standing outside. I'm like, oh, okay.
There he is, right there. See him?
So I look out the window, and there's somebody standing across the street.
Yeah, I see him.
Just standing there staring at the house.
You guys stay up here. I'll go see what he wants.
I looked where it was standing, he was standing. It was gone. I came back in and he was still white as a ghost. Then he told me what happened.
Look.
As far as the story with him and the Ouija
Let's
board,
get out of here.
I didn't want to believe it. I really didn't want to think that he invited something in. I was shaken too because I seen the person standing out there.
Finally, David feels he must tell his mother that Nick has been practicing black magic and has a spirit board to try and contact the dead.
I fully explained to my children I never wanted to see one on my property. Kids do not realize what that board does. It opens things that you can't close.
He put the Ouija board away. He stopped doing some of the stuff. It didn't last long. I stuck it right in the trash can, outside the house.
Despite the encounter with the ominous figure and the warnings to stop dabbling with the spirit world, David finds Nick just can't give up his obsession.
I went down there and there he was playing with this Ouija board again.
Nick, how'd you find that thing? Just got rid of it.
No, you didn't. It's exactly where I left it.
Give me that damn thing.
Took it right in front of him. Took it, tried to discard it.
David decides he simply can't trust that Nick won't root through the trash again. This time, he'll ensure it's gone forever. A few days later,
Now I'm thinking maybe I'm losing my mind. There's absolutely no way that this is the same Ouija board, no way.
David decides to mark the board so he'll know for sure if it returns.
So I scraped it up, got rid of it.
A few more days pass.
I seen that same Ouija board again with the mark on it. I was pretty scared to know that it found its way back again.
Oh my God. And there it was. I knew we were in trouble. It's not burning. They don't burn. I broke it up in pieces. I threw it away.
It seems that every day brings a troubling new discovery. The Nick that Debbie has known since birth, a promising student, church-goer, and upbeat teen, has taken such a dark turn. She fears he's spiraling out of control.
Just tell me, what is going on?
We did something real bad. Me and Alethea. We cast a spell. A bad spell.
We ask you to bring sickness, misfortune, and death. We ask for blood, and so we bring you blood. Blood for blood. Blood for blood. Blood for blood.
In Zieglersville, Pennsylvania, Debbie Guy believes her 19th century house is haunted by a friendly spirit. But she's learning that Nick, a longtime family friend who lives with her, has been trying to conjure up something far more sinister. Despite being warned to stop dabbling in black magic, he's admitted that he and his girlfriend took things to the extreme with an animal sacrifice.
He told me about the cat, that they offered up a cat. They did some spells for disease, sickness, and death.
It's the last straw for Debbie, but she can't abandon the young man she's known for so long. She realizes Nick is deeply troubled.
I'm gonna get you the help you need, okay? We have to pack your bags.
I needed to put him into a place that could take care of him. Where I couldn't, I put him in a facility.
With Nick gone, Debbie's grandchildren, Craig and Zoe, no longer have to share a bedroom. Zoe moves into Nick's room.
Sweet dreams, love bug. Close your eyes, okay?
I will. Who are you?
So you want to help me paint one of the bedrooms upstairs?
Yeah, of course, Mom.
Should we let the kids pick out the colors?
They would love that. Sweetie, what's going on?
In the window, there's a boy's face, Jacob. He looked at me.
Oh, I think somebody had a bad dream.
Zoe. It's the second floor up. There's a boy's face in the window. The boy's name is Jacob.
Yeah, you ready for bed?
Like, there's nobody out there.
Okay, sweetie, let's get you back to bed, okay?
No, I won't.
Come on.
Jody decides that Zoe and her brother Craig should switch rooms. A few nights later, Debbie checks in on Craig.
Craig, honey, why is your blanket behind the dresser?
He keeps pulling my blankets off every night.
Who, honey?
Jacob.
Each one of these kids coming up with the same name, and just scared the heck out of me because he was very bent on that's who was there.
Over the following nights, Craig claims Jacob keeps returning to torment him.
We would notice his blankets or his belongings would be shoved behind the dresser or shoved under the bed, or he'd wake up in the middle of the night screaming, and we started to get worried.
David puts his laptop in his nephew's room and activates its camera at night, hoping to see if anything's really going on. David stays up to monitor what's happening.
Coming, Craig.
He looked at me.
A family in eastern Pennsylvania is being plagued by unexplained happenings since moving into their 150-year-old home. Events that have grown more frightening since Nick, a troubled teen, developed an unhealthy obsession with black magic. In desperation, Debbie Guy has sent him away for professional help, but now there's more trouble. Her daughter's 2 children claim they're being tormented by a spirit called Jacob. Their Uncle David has set up a secret laptop camera to find the truth.
David!
Coming, Craig. Oh, you all right, buddy? It's okay. It's all right. You all right, bud?
David has no explanation for what he witnessed.
You okay?
The camera overlooked the doorway, so if anybody would have came in the room, it would have caught the person coming in the room.
He shows his mother, Debbie, the video.
There's got to be an explanation to this. It's got to be something that I'm just not seeing because this is just not possible. But I can rewind it, and it's still there, and it did happen.
Debbie's now determined to find some answers.
I decided I'd start trying to figure out what was going on in the house. So I went to the Historical Society for information. There's quite a few places up in the area that are all haunted. The house is 150 years old. 3 people owned my home prior to me. We all came from Limerick, Pennsylvania.
Debbie discovers that several former residents died in the house, including a young girl whose name she can't make out, and a boy named Jacob.
It scared the hell out of me because it's real. This little boy did live there. And the little girl.
The details of their deaths remain a mystery. All other official records were destroyed in a fire. It's a time of uncertainty for Debbie. She retires from her healthcare job, and her son David is moving out.
Well, it's the last one.
I'm gonna miss you, honey.
I had gotten a girlfriend, and I felt it was time I needed to move on.
It's not an easy decision for him.
I was concerned for the kids. Mainly for the kids.
Be safe.
Yeah, you guys too.
Debbie's also worried, but feels she has no option but to stay in the house with her daughter Jody and 2 grandchildren.
I couldn't leave, didn't have the finances to leave, and we were stuck. There was just no choice. We were stuck. We had to stay there.
When Jody and the kids leave for a weekend away, Debbie decides to try to rid the house of its ghosts.
He maketh me to lie down beside the still waters.
Through the power of prayer.
Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff.
Debbie struggles to make sense of the frightening attack.
It growled at me, and it scratched me, and then it pushed me down the steps. Packed my bags and I left for the weekend. You won this one.
Growing increasingly desperate, Debbie turns to her local church for help.
Pastor,
Hi, Debbie. How are you?
I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming, and thank you for believing me.
I do believe you, Debbie, and I'm glad you trusted me.
It was scary to let somebody in on something that we hid, but it was nice to know that somebody didn't think we were crazy.
Well, why don't we pray and let's bless this house, okay?
Okay.
I bless this house in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit.
He started cleansing the house, and I got violently sick.
Debbie,
He thought that I was personally getting attacked.
you're being attacked. Pray with me, Debbie. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He maketh me lie down in the green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of the righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. So let's finish blessing the house.
Okay.
Air lifted in the house, like somebody opened a window, and you could breathe.
Of the Holy Spirit.
It was peaceful, and it seemed good.
For the first time, the house feels normal to Debbie. After keeping others away when the house seemed haunted, she finally feels comfortable inviting friends over.
So, there are no more problems? There are no footsteps, doors opening on their own?
No, it's unbelievable. It just stopped.
So do you think that they're gone?
You two are a couple of idiots. There's no such thing as ghosts.
Don't talk like that. They don't like it. This house doesn't like that kind of behavior.
There's nothing here. I'll prove it to you. Is this where you keep the bad ones? I'm not worried about ghosts because there's no such thing as ghosts.
I told him not to do it.
These women are crazy. Mr. Ghost. These stupid women. I can't believe these. I told you there's no such thing.
Debbie Guy hopes her old house is no longer haunted
Pray with me, Debbie.
after it was blessed by a local pastor.
Bless this house.
For weeks, her home has been at peace.
There no more problems?
That's unbelievable. It just stopped.
But now, a disbelieving friend
Ghost.
has provoked something evil to return.
There's no such thing.
I knew after I saw that picture that it was back.
Oh my God.
It was scary as all hell. It was very scary.
Debbie contacts the Eastern Pennsylvania Paranormal Society, headed by retired police officer Bill Cook, who agrees to lead an investigation.
Our general approach is to try to debunk everything as we proceed with the claims and as we collect evidence using scientific methods. Just our whole approach to doing the investigation is very formatted, very structured. We bought video equipment, still photography equipment, audio recorders. We bought infrared cameras, motion sensors we used as well. Covered the whole house, upstairs, downstairs, the basement. We did look at the door and we tried to recreate it, try to get it to happen again, but there was no draft, no windows were open at that point.
I guess we'll be starting in the basement. Carrie, come with me.
Carrie Moran is a sensitive working with the team.
Sensitives can come into an area or a room or around the people and kind of pick up on the energy of the room. They can determine if it's positive, negative, sad, angry, frightened. The basement just felt odd.
I'm getting a strong negative feeling down here.
Oh my God. Nick and his girlfriend sacrificed a cat there.
The sacrifice could complicate the team's ability to remove spirits from the home.
The death of an animal or the death of anything as an offering, it's a darker seal on things. It's a more permanent seal on things. It makes it very difficult to eliminate a darker entity when you've taken a life. It's just the worst thing you could possibly do.
Upstairs, another member of the team is attempting to record EVPs, electronic voice phenomena.
Who are you? What do you want here?
Oh my God, it was her.
Why the basement?
So now what?
We'll compile everything with a written report for you.
I was just looking to document it and see what it was so we could decide how to treat it.
What do I do if something more happens?
Definitely call us.
Stop! Leave me alone! What? Oh! Somebody help me!
Debbie Guy has been menaced by spirits since moving into her 19th century home in eastern Pennsylvania. Ghosts of 2 children who died in the house and an evil entity that may have been summoned by her young charge, Nick, continue to haunt her. Soon after an investigation by the Eastern Pennsylvania Paranormal Society, the spirits re-emerge with a vengeance.
Leave me alone! What? Oh! Stop! Somebody help me!
My bed got shook hard. And that was it. The next day, my stuff was packed, and I wasn't gonna be in that room no more.
The paranormal research team returns for a second investigation led by Bill Cook.
My experience was there was definitely paranormal activity. However, I felt there was another, negative factor, which I believe was the curse that she claimed that Nick had put on the property.
Inferior veneris sadness.
The investigators believe the girl and Jacob could be, as Debbie's own research revealed, the spirits of children who died in the house.
Yea, though I walk
Or
through the shadow of
something
death,
more sinister could be trying to fool them,
no evil.
according to sensitive Carrie Moran.
The apparition of a child is oftentimes like a facade, almost like the little actor that comes in like, I'm perfectly innocent, I'm perfectly harmless, you can let me into your home, and then once they're there, then it's trouble. We had to find a way to counteract that.
A few days later, Bill Cook and Carrie Moran return to perform a cleansing ritual with Debbie.
This house and these people have been consecrated and freely given to you, God.
They say prayers, burn sage, and sprinkle holy water in each room.
It's better to do a cleansing based off the homeowner's belief system. So we decided to go with a religious-based cleansing of the house, as well as a set script that allows the homeowner to take back their home and say, I don't want you here, get out of my home.
My home is now protected by the armor of God. My home is now mine, and you are not welcome here. My home is now mine again, and you are not welcome.
How's it feel?
It feels better. It does, it feels better.
It felt lighter. Debbie seemed happier.
Like somebody opens up a window and a fresh breeze runs through the house. Fresh spring breeze just rushes through the house and you smell the lilacs and it's clean.
I feel very confident it worked. I have no reason to think it didn't work, so we felt pretty good about it. There's always a possibility that activity could return because we don't know what's happening after we leave.
The paranormal activity stops. 6 months later, Debbie's son David is paying a visit to help out with repair work.
Oh my God. Mom!
This can't be happening. There's no way. Couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it with my own eyes.
What's going on? What? Oh my God. How is this possible?
I have no idea. It was on the counter when I walked in.
I've heard that many times where people try to dispose of a Ouija board and it comes back. Never seen evidence of it, but many claims they've thrown it away. They burn it, broken in half. They claim to come back again afterward. Maybe it's associated with the energies that become attached to it.
I knew we're right back where we started.
This time, Debbie does not contact the paranormal investigators for help. She's now convinced there's nothing anyone can do to free her home of its evil presence. But her finances force her to stay in the house with her daughter and grandchildren. Weeks later, when her family's out, Debbie feels a hand inside her chest.
Something just reaches and takes the life right out of you. It's strong. It's very strong. This is not good.
Debbie is rushed to the hospital, but doctors can find nothing wrong with her.
Mom, you cannot stay here by yourself. I'm not going to leave you here.
I'm fine.
She fears her daughter Jody and her grandchildren are in harm's way and forces them to leave immediately for their own safety.
Call me when you get there, okay?
At that point, I guess when I told my daughter that I think it was time for them to go, and that I might just leave the house, let it go, that I was done. I couldn't protect them. I couldn't even protect myself. They moved out.
The house is put up for sale.
The hardest decision I've ever had to make. I put every ounce of money I ever had into that house. Everything. I put everything into it.
Now, living alone, she still finds that objects mysteriously move. There are strange voices and doors slam shut. Until the house sells, Debbie remains in constant fear of the unknown.